This is Greg.
This is Greg.
This is Greg. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday!
It's Thursday.
And you're watching.
And you're watching. And you're watching. And you're watching The Den.
Greg, it's hard to believe that 7 years ago we were creating the Den together with some amazing folks from around the world. And now we're saying goodbye. And without the Den, myself and many other people would never have known you. Which is insane to think, because you have been such a big part of so many people's lives because of your contribution through this channel. And you're such a huge part of mine. It was a shock to find out that you're no longer with us. My lasting memory of you is on our weird webcam calls with all of the Den. Random times, it could be the middle of the night, way early in the morning, or the middle of the day, and it didn't matter. You would always be there as a ball of energy, positivity, wanting to make a difference, wanting to make a change, and just bringing the life to the party. And although now you no longer can do it, there are so many people that you have influenced and changed and been part of their lives that they will continue trying to be a little bit more like Greg every single day. And there have been quite a few people that I've spoken to in this last week who have been changed because of you for the better, and they will continue to live and breathe the positivity that is Greg. You might not have realised how much of an influence you had on so many people, but you really did. And you will really, really be missed by so many people. Not just from your hometown, not just your close and personal friends, but people from all around the world are going to miss you. Because you meant so much to so many. From talking online, from doing streams, from being part of the Den. It's unbelievable that you're not here anymore. So thank you for being unapologetically you all the time. For being positive, for being that ball of energy, and just always being the light in the room.
God, guys, I genuinely don't even know how to begin this video. I hate that I have to make this. This hurts a lot. I'm very heartbroken and sad. I'm completely shocked trying to process this news, and I'm very blindsided, like I'm pretty sure we all were when we got the news about Greg. And like I said, this hurts a lot. He was truly a fantastic guy, and it's funny how you think about how social media connects you with people from all over the world, and 90 to 95% of these people you will never meet face to face a day in your life. And some of these people will have such an impact on your life, whether positive or negative. Greg, I assure you, was positive. But unfortunately, Greg was one of those people we never really got to meet face to face, but we connected and became such great friends via social media. I met him the better half of a decade ago on one of these Instagram adjacent apps, and I was just starting to come out of my shell, find my place in the LGBTQ community, trying to see where I fit in. And here comes J Ballard. We connect instantly, and he sort of took me in under his wing and showed me the bear community, and we got along really great, trading pictures, memes, jokes, you name it. He was always there with some of the best advice you could ever ask for. He was just an all-around genuine great guy.
Sometimes, it's good to not live in an echo chamber. You have to sometimes take criticisms from outside of yourself, because you can't always see what others see. Knowing failure and knowing sorrow and knowing that you didn't win makes winning and happiness and succeeding all the more sweeter. we can't have a frame of reference without its negative. You gotta have something.
When I thought about starting Men of the Den, I was talking with Eric, and he asked, who do we want on this channel? And without skipping a heartbeat, I said, Greg Ballard. We need him on this channel. His timing, his intellect, his wit, his sense of humor, his sarcasm, all rolled in together creates the perfect presence for this channel that we need.
Here it is, my Bears with Bananas float. Yellow is the color of sunlight, and sunlight shines on the truth, and the truth is that we are free to express ourselves. As you notice, this is the Bears with Banana float. It's full of delicious yellow color and full of sun rays and things that are bright, and it's got my two favorite things, bears and long phallic objects.
And just, I'm very glad that he got to be a part of this. I'm very glad I was able to like be a part of his life, that he was able to be a part of my life. And he was truly a fantastic guy, and I am forever going to miss him, even though we never got to meet in person, which I'm very bummed out about, because I was looking forward to going up to Boston or Providence and finally getting to meet and talk smack between Boston and DC, and just talking smack between Dunkin' versus Starbucks, and just getting along and vibing really great. And unfortunately that won't happen, but I'm very fond of the memories and jokes and just all around great memories of Greg Ballard, and I will truly cherish him and miss him forever. Greg, I love you, buddy. Rest in peace.
I'm somebody that always remembers the L, the B, and the P, because I'm the G, but I try to remember the other letters as much as I can and support. It's none of us can really. We have to go on what he said. He said gay, so we have to go by that. We might think he's a turkey sandwich, but he said, yo, guys, I'm a ham sandwich. So we have to call him a ham sandwich. Do you know what I mean? It's what you identify as, not what we think you are. And that's kind of like the basis of understanding for the T. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can't kind of put a label on people because some people feel that we... You know what I mean? It's...
So this week we are reflecting on Greg Ballard's passing. My main reflection is this has been a tough week for all of the Den boys, especially the Den guys that were in the first couple of waves, because we obviously knew him the longest. Ballard always brought such a great energy to the channel. He had this infectious, I want to call it raspy smoker's laugh that I fucking loved.
There was a certain energy that he had when he was excited about something. It was like an excited puppy coming in to like just yap around us. Like, it was mostly just like he had this idea of like he wanted to put the light and he wanted us to see his vision. And it was really fun working with him. We worked directly together with MOTD News, and that was really just kind of a genius project that he had that kind of allowed us to explore our different talents and our different interests and kind of bring different angles to the Men of the Den content. And it was kind of his way of just kind of seeing what he saw in us and kind of bring that out further for everyone to see.
And he did a lot of work in Provincetown with the running bear events and keeping a community alive that has been declining over the years. And I appreciate all the work that he did out there, and I'm sure everyone that enjoyed a foam party or a bear party in Provincetown that he hosted really appreciates everything that he did as well.
Even like the safety first that he did for the bear events that he did held at the Providence Eagle, with HIV testing available on site at these parties and everything else. He was somebody who really looked out for not only his friends but the greater community itself.
Just to let you guys know, Project Weber is on site doing 15-minute oral swab HIV tests that you can get the result for right here, right now, while we're partying. Actually, I want to show you guys how easy it is. Deeper! I just took a test. Now in 15 minutes, I will have my results. Right then and there. Know your status, and it's the thing to do. There's nothing wrong with doing a little test real quick while you're done dancing, getting a little drink. Come on up and see the guys at Project Weber. They're amazing. They do this, they're not paid to be here. This is community activism. Join on in.
This has been a huge hit for me personally because, we kind of lost touch after he left the channel, and I kind of regret that, but, hopefully, I can see that he's had a good few years run on his own, so I'm very thankful to see that he did very well for himself.
That's the same here, and it's just like, to your family, to Anthony, and everyone else who's been close to you, our feelings and well wishes are heavily with you, and we wish we could give you all a giant hug.
I'm over here, babe. Almost finished. It's gonna be awesome. I'm making our little Valentine's Day surprise out here. I'm making the love igloo. It's gonna be pretty sweet in there, dude.
What exactly do you mean by love igloo?
You know what I'm saying? We throw a nice rug in there, get some run an extension cord, maybe put a heater in there or something, hang out, have some wine, celebrate Valentine's Day in our little igloo here, kind of like Eskimo style. You know what I'm saying, babe?
Is what you're saying is you really want to have sex in there? That doesn't seem comfortable.
A little snow bed, nice little snow easy chair. We can have the phones out there. We can watch some Netflix. It'll be awesome, babe. Babe, where you going?
Yeah, I'll be inside where it's, warm and stuff. You're crazy. Having sex outside in an igloo.
Greg has always been a very positive person, a very upbeat person, and very much the type of cheerleader that everyone needs in their life.
From the moment that I started on the Den, he always found a way to find some sort of encouraging words
and positivity.
Absolutely. He was the kind of guy that could find positivity out of any situation and knew the right thing to say to boost somebody up in the moment when they really needed that. His honesty and kindness is definitely a great trait and a great asset that will be sorely missed. Some of the other boys had mentioned how he used to volunteer and he would do a lot of community events in Providence, and he always had something going on, some bear event, some charity that he was working on.
This is the Blueberry Ball, part of the Frosty Paw weekend. This is our 6th year. Thank you everyone who's come so far, and it's snowing outside, it's raining outside, the weather's horrible. So I appreciate the fact that you guys are standing in front of us right now. They're not in. Thank you very much, you guys. Tonight's for a great cause. We've got this giant block of ice behind me. It's an ice luge from Art and Ice in Warwick, Rhode Island. And those shots are $5, and they go, all the money from that shot luge goes to the Providence Animal Rescue League. If they're cold, if you're cold, they're cold, so bring them in and get them a shot. It's right here for you guys.
And it makes me think of a quote by Stan Lee that I think would be the most perfect quote. As we all know, he was a huge comic book nerd and a big gamer. Another definition of a hero is someone who cares about the welfare of others and will come out to help them. That pretty much sums up Ballard to a T.
Very much.
I feel very grateful that I had an opportunity to know him and got to see not only the supportive side of his personality, but the fun, charismatic, often terribly dirty dad joke type level of humor that was basically trademark Ballard. And
it was always unsuspecting. Like, the conversation would be completely normal, and then he would say something so lewd that you were just like, and then you couldn't help but laugh. I think what we're trying to say is thank you for everything, Greg, and you'll be very much missed.
Absolutely.
And now he's up Twitch streaming in the sky.
If I know Ballard, he's trying to find that pole right now that Lil Nas X was stripping on. He's trying to find that pole right now so he can...
Running around in a pair of boxer briefs looking for the devil.
So Greg, thank you for an amazing friendship and all that you did to support your fellow community. You'll be missed.
Very much so.
Love you, bro.
And there you have it. A sporty classic tee, perfect to wear to this weekend's bear event we're having called Balls Out. It's a sports and jock themed bear event, so you can just imagine some of the outfits you're going to see. But me and the team, we're going to be rocking Providence Growler gear.
Things sometimes kind of hit you just right out of the blue. And this week we lost a very sweet, kind, loving man, Greg Ballard. I remember Greg just being there for everybody. He was always there with a kind word. I first really met Greg from the Men of the Den. He was our Mr. Thursday. And he just gave off this aura, I guess is the best way to describe it. He gave off this gentle aura about him, and he was passionate about what he did, whether it was games, music, or living life to the fullest. He would give the shirt off his back if he could. I remember him rallying for me and Jake when we were applying to be new Den members. And the more I talked to him, the more I got to know him. I knew that he was a person that you'd want to be your friend. I never remember him ever saying a bad word about anybody. He still is part of my bear guard. He was one of my moderators, but he will always be captain of the bear guard. He was the first one to step up and say, hey, you don't need to fight these trolls alone. So who am I to say no? Greg, you left us too soon, man. Just remember, you'll always be my friend. In this life, and the life beyond. I know there's not another living soul like you, buddy. Love you, man. Bless you. I'll miss you. Take care. And remember to live life. Live life. Enjoy the world around you. Live it with gusto. Live it with passion.